Which Zanpakuto release is activated by the commanding word growl?
Zanpakuto or the Shinigami?
Yeah.
Zanimaru.
No.
Oh.
Close. Yes.
Heineko. Dang it.
Switch them up.
And I was like, that's how it's harder than Okay, which Shinigami has the Zanpakuto that sounds like fireworks?
Fireworks?
No. Because hers is fire, technically, no, fireworks. It
Fire.
literally sounds like a firework when he says scream, then he may. Yes. Good, very good.
Mr. Hat and gloves.
Oh,
I can get close.
Yes, no, you can get very
yeah, no,
close.
neither can I.
Scream Benny Holland?
Okay, if anyone can answer this, I will go and hug them. How long is my shikai? Not my bankai, my shikai.
For sure, it never changes.
No, it's close in the number though. You got it? No. I'm not talking about my bankai. My bankai can go up to 13 kilometers.
What is the Shikai?
Shikai is the first release. So when I say shoot to kill Shinzo, that's just my first release. How long does it go?
3 seconds?
No, technically it is 100 times the original length. So however long it is, make it 100 times that.
No, actually it is, yeah. Okay. When sealed, which Zanpakuto takes the appearance of a staff or a cane?
Oh, I really handle.
Yeah, well, that's actually one of them.
One of them, who's
Oh,
the other?
actually, it's the Zanpakuto, not the person wielding it.
Yeah, that's one.
You got the person right, or one of them anyways. But
did, didn't we?
what Zanpakutos is it? There's two of them.
There's Ime.
I can take one or the other. It's just like
Isn't that head captain?
Yeah, head cap.
you got the head captain, but what's the Zanpakuto's name? Actually, he got that one right. Throw him one. Anybody know the captain's Zanpakuto's
Fire
name?
one, too.
That's the most powerful fire one. It's the Soul Society.
Oh, dang.
Jesus, trying to kill people.
Yeah, technically that's what he does.
Don't touch me.
Why are you scolding your own sword?
I am going to come back there. And I will seal your mouth shut. And yes, I know how.
Fine, he just cool himself off.
It's okay, I'll talk through my hole.
Well,
Oh no. We have 20 more minutes. Should we improv? Should we play a game? Should we like to play a game? Not that we weren't already playing a game. Let's
What are we
better
playing,
game.
Saw now?
What?
What are we in Saw now?
Yes, you also go through brutal torture.
Yeah.
Fight
Yeah.
good.
You mean like he's a guy?
Trying to.
I mean, how about cruel and magical torture by listening to me sing?
I was gonna go with a
I
different
was going to
thing.
actually say that.
I was gonna say something different. Okay. He's a guy having to do. That's pretty
You
torturous.
start our own strip show.
No.
Nah.
Security will bust then.
No, not just that. They'd just be so overwhelmed by the size of my sword that they.
Oh my god. Okay then.
Well,
Accurate knowledge.
that was way too much information for me to know.
You're just mad because your sword holder doesn't make his go longer.
I am the sword.
You
Yeah,
know,
but I
you
said
ever
holder.
realize that Toshido doesn't carry it on his hip because it's too long and it'll just drag
No.
on the ground?
The person.
Oh. You know what sucks? That everyone got a transformation, but Toshido didn't get any taller.
Yeah, you never got taller, you're right.
Yeah.
It's okay, it makes it easier for him to either stare at Rangiku's or Kadian's boobs now. He's at eye level. You know, he got lost in there one day. We were looking for him for 3 weeks, and finally she was like, oh, look,
I'm
there's the
fat.
captain. Her breasts are large enough to suffocate small children. I also call her cleavage the Grand Canyon.
That's not nice to call.
It's a great compliment. She loves me for it. She's like, thank you.
I'm pretty sure she would love you no matter what you said.
No, but then as soon as I say it, you're Sagi, he gets a nosebleed and he passes out. And then I have to inform Tosin. And Tosin usually falls over him because he's blind. He's like, where's Usagi? Oh, okay. There you are.
You have a few.
We got new people. Does anyone have any questions?
Any
Like
questions?
you people like hiding in the shadows of the background. Over there. Eating delicious candy. And holding a link. Speak, forever hold your peace.
Well, we already know you're holding it.
I'm not holding the piece, that's Ichigo's job. Mine is just to like, no, that's Kampachi's job. I was gonna say just to come in and wreak havoc, but no, that's Kampachi.
Your
Yeah.
job is 6 feet under.
It's so horrible. You have to bring that up. Why? I don't count all your failures, do I?
Just he doesn't like you, so.
That's a lot.
You know what? I'm not
either.
the one who almost killed Momo, like several times.
I don't like Momo either.
I kind of just watched one time, but that doesn't count.
Actually, I'm lucky that you almost killed her because I would.
She is annoying.
Yes, she is.
She sounds like she's having an orgasm every time she says it. Never realized that.
Question though.
Yeah, actually.
All right. I'm gonna say-
Can I
Yes.
at least say I'm a real monster since I took his grandfather's love and killed his Radicat?
Oh no!
And he
You killed the
managed
rats?
to the best thing he could ever be, and then I just shot him down.
That's good. That's exactly what I do. Remember when I did that to Rukia? I'm like, oh, should I save you? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's Ichigo's job.
Yeah, no, exactly. I left it up to him. Like, no, I can't be the hero.
You have to save Rangiku.
See, that's why I died. I couldn't be the hero. I would have been the hero. Wouldn't that have been interesting? Just like
At least
some
I
other
died being the
Ichigo?
hero.
That's what's happening
That would
right
be a
now.
weird
He's actually
twist.
not the hero. No, in the new arc, he's technically like not the hero because everyone's getting more badass than he is. Like Rukia, she's got a Bankai now.
That's because
Like,
he didn't have powers, wasn't he? Or-
I need to start reading this stuff.
yes, you're
I'm so far behind.
behind.
Not ready for this. I thought I had other people here.
Did Muramasa like screw
Yeah, I
your
thought
head?
they were
How was
real.
it with Muramasa? Was it like, is it like getting
What
like,
about you?
I don't know.
he's like the Loki of Bleach.
Who would you put to Tom Hiddleston?
To top, what would I
Muramasa
make
in the
Tom Hiddleston be?
Zanbakuto arc.
Yeah, who are you rating to Tom Hiddleston as?
Probably, well no, Muramasa, like, because they were so similar, they just mind
Okay,
control
okay.
people.
I thought you were. I
No,
thought
if
you
you
were
was
referring to
actually
yourself
play in the
as
series,
Tom
I think
Hiddleston.
you go to Kyoto, just because they look similar. I mean, because like, I could just hear Tom Hiddleston calling everyone trash. It'd be hilarious. And every fangirl in the world would just scream.
Did you scream, Dean? Did you scream?
I don't scream.
No, they cried.
Oh yeah, you're right. You don't scream even when you die.
No, yes, I got my arm cut off. I got my chest was slashed, and I got a sword run through me. I didn't utter a single freaking word. You know, as soon as Ichigo goes, says, "Ah, I'm hit." Thank you.
And still, you had to actually let Ichigo finish your job.
Yes, I was buying him time. Thank you very much.
And saving Rangiku at the same process.
Excuses.
But I have a question. Who was your favorite Espada?
Uh-oh.
Who's my favorite? Or
I can answer.
Both of our favors are.
Yeah, I don't know. They all kind of hated me, except for Xylopero, who kind of wanted to rape me every 2 seconds.
That's not the name.
She's like, come into my lab, like, you're creepier than I am, bye. Like, you just took over my role as creepy. No, and then I didn't even get much screen time, and when I did, everyone just tried to harass me, like, Polyville put cold water on me. Man, that was such a buzzkill. I'm like, no. It's horrible. You helped her cool that water, didn't you? It was
Yep.
freezing.
Yep.
It
I
was
thought you
freaking
wanted the
freezing.
ice bucket challenge.
Yes, that was my ice bucket challenge. It was too much.
That's good.
Dean was the ice bucket
No,
challenge.
and then Okyoda tried to give me laser eye surgery. He's like, you don't open them enough. Let me help you. And I just made it worse. Because I grabbed his tail and we're like, no, we want to see your secondaries. I'm sure Ohime enjoys that. Okyoda, I can release twice. Like,
Grimjaw's actually my favorite. Actually, not in human form, but as a Kucha form. His cat form, yeah, most definitely. I think he's more badass in that than he is in human.
I didn't like anyone. I like Okyoda just because he just made fun of everyone. And he's like, oh, I don't just like you. I'm like, oh, I'm loved by someone. It's actually the only one who didn't mind me next to Sazai, Lapro, and then Lupe is. Except then Lupe is like, no, I didn't really like you. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you died then.
I thought you two had something.
Why? No, with those tentacles of his. No, he's the other version of Slenderman. Him and my Zanpakuto are great friends. If anyone was not here earlier, my Zanpakuto in its actual form is Slenderman. That's why you don't see it. He's off in another scaring children.
Got any other questions? Or?
Die.
I just thought maybe he would be like a small child that just grew up and kept
Yeah, I can keep grow and get smaller. That would be awesome. No, he's like that, that Mr. Fantastic who could just grow his, like, stretch his limbs. I don't know. The rest of our cast seems to be missing.
I think they got stuck in Soul Society.
So funny. They're being chased by the cleaner. That's what it is. They're all being chased by the cleaner, which has been destroyed like twice now. Which I'm like, you. I know Aizen destroyed it the first time. Like, Aizen, we should get out of this tunnel. He's like, no, I'm just gonna destroy this. I'm like, huh? Oh, it like stopped.
Yeah, each goes go.
If someone else did it further along the series.
Oh man. Okay, so I never got to that point. So.
Now, what are all your favorite characters? Let's start with Star Trek. You watch Bleach? Unohana turned into a badass later. Like, damn!
Captain?
Huh? Yes.
I thought.
Yes, she was the old captain of Squad 11. You ever wonder why her glare was like daggers all the time? Like, she just had a nice little smile on. Yeah, she's like fire and hell was behind her.
No, I won't mess with her.
You know what? We had a good question. Like, you know, I know Sazai Lapro and Adanyeto ended up in hell. Apparently, I ended up in hell too. I'm like, what? Why did I end up in hell? That's not fair. Yeah, that's right. Except I was never really mentioned because I was simply in the class. But I never got any screen time. I hate that I didn't get enough screen time. Maybe I'm just too fast for them. Way too fast. Always there because he's such a Boy Scout. And he somehow beats me at chess. I'm like, you're blind! How are you beating me at chess? It's not fair.
Because you can't see the chess pieces.
He can't either!
You can feel them.
He's been blind long enough, he doesn't care.
Well, technically I squint, I can still see. But he is completely blind. And he even used a pair of binoculars in one episode. I'm like, blind men with binoculars. What is wrong with this picture here? Can you actually see something?
Almost look like the type of like specs that the X-Men got some of those.
I love that moment though, and like when he finally got eyesight, he's like, I want to see Hisagi's face. You want to see the nice number 69 in his face, like, no. You're that kind, huh? I know you were that way, Hisagi. Great.
10 minutes left.
What do we want to do for 10 minutes? Should we just start fighting each other? We have a sword, technically.
Wait,
Really, you use
I
it.
am a sword, but
you still have your sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically
but
you
I
do.
technically-
Because, no, have you ever seen like the Zanpakuto spirits? They all have their swords.
Yeah,
They're all
every
fighting
one of
everyone
them.
else. Remember Kaze Shini?
I'll win.
Against Kenpachi, you would lose.
You know, actually, my favorite Zanpakuto is here next to mine is actually Kaze Shiki, just because he's like, he's a spaz and he takes care of that small child.
Actually, wish Naruto would actually.
But yes, you get very intimate.
Okay,
Is she perfect for you? He's very nice. He's very nice.
Very nice.
That's not funny. I'm sorry, she's already with that other Zanpakuto. I don't even remember his name because he like died in the next episode. He was only there for one episode and he died. I'm like, oh.
Okay, I can't listen because I haven't read any of this.
This wasn't in the reading. It was in the friggin' series. This was the whole Zanpakuto arc. Do not watch that. That was like the most epic filler episodes ever because, especially since Akisogi Chizo pretty much single-handedly destroyed the Soul Society by pressing a button.
You're just mad because yours wasn't in there.
Because he's Slenderman.
But that's why you're mad.
I'm not mad. I wasn't part of that filler arc. I think I was already, no, was I dead by that
Yes.
point?
Yeah.
No, technically no, it was in the 200 episodes. They were just a
No,
filler
but
arc
no,
after.
but the arc happens after the
After.
Yeah, the arc happens after
Yeah, you were
everything.
dead.
So yeah, technically I was dead. So no, I'm not mad. It was technically not available at that time.
At that time, when she
No, and everyone was like, oh
available.
my god, Akisogi Cheese is so creepy. I'm like, I think it's kind of cute. It'd be great for Halloween, scare all the little children. Things like that. So.
That's if you can actually float.
No,
3 feet
that
off the
is
ground.
Aizen's child.
Yeah, but
He's
then
a
the voice would kill
butterfly, and
everybody,
that's
so it
what
would have been better.
Akisogi Cheese pretty much was, is a butterfly.
That's actually just creepy on itself. Those two actually having a kid.
Oh, yes. Probably the mother is probably Hinamori, because she's probably like, all the time, while he's writing, I'm sure she's like, I will bury your children. Take me. All the time. I'm sure she writes like fan fiction and porno letters to him. He never sends them. She's like, I can't. Captain Addison. Orgasm. I'm sure she like spies on him in the bath too. She's like, oh, he's bathing.
Every episode she's like that.
No, yeah, and then Hisaki does the same thing to Rangiku. And then I always tell him I have naked pictures of her, and he like tries to buy them for me. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. And one's of Izuru because he tends to like to strip and run around the squad. I'm like, Izuru, what are you doing? I get naked. I'm like,
What is
let's
wrong
do
with being
that.
naked?
What?
What is wrong with being naked?
It's immorally indecent.
I'm sorry, but Izuru's
Right, we still whoop your butt with
sword
ice.
doesn't grow at all. So.
Gray is a better ice user than you.
So especially with Ken when he's running
That's a
around
different
naked,
anime.
It's like, ah.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
like, there
You
goes
were
his
just
tootsie
you're saying that
roll.
this wasn't your world.
Yeah, this ain't your world. Pipe down, Ace.
I'm just mad because I got a hole in my chest.
Does that make you in a wrong
That means
car?
if you oh,
Yeah, technically.
yeah,
What is
but
your
he's dead.
power?
Being
Fire.
dead.
Being dead, yeah.
That's what your power is.
Go, go like be with the Monet that's in heaven. Was she your angel?
Monet? Yes, she's my angel.
Yes. So I drew him a picture of Monet in.
Monet.
Yeah, Monet. Oh, sorry. It looks like Monet. That's how I'm used to saying it. Nice French painter.
She's gorgeous as a French painting.
Too bad I didn't draw her naked for you.
I can see plenty of that in heaven.
Yes. Did they let you do that in heaven?
Well,
You ever wonder that if
they
the
wouldn't let
heaven
me in
exists?
hell.
Does that
They wouldn't let me
exist
in hell
too?
because it's too hot down there.
There is a hell.
Just wait till the regardless.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah,
we know there's a hell.
So Saints can put me there.
So when they go into the cycle of rebirth, can they do that? Can they just like run to each other like, hey, I like you?
Oh, we don't want you back alive.
No, we don't.
Well, excuse me. I'm such a terrible person.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to see that grin or those squinty eyes anymore. Ever.
The fox face.
Who'd actually
Well,
like to see me back, just to mess with everyone?
Who would like to see Dean back?
Purpose of fucking with everybody.
Only if
Well,
she's
you know,
walking.
imagine
one
how
guy.
you had, like,
Only
you
one
walk
guy.
right there, like, I'm gonna
Oh.
destroy the Soul Society. I was like, you comes out like, no, I win. And then I'd be like, level up. And I'd be like, where the heck did you come from? Where have you been? I've just been watching you and laughing hysterically. Like, ha, he died. Actually, technically, I was very sad when Izuru died. I'm like, my lieutenants. I should have left. He's terrible. He like has like he had no idea what to do without me. Seriously. That other, what was his name? Rose, Mr. Flamboyance, little harpy with a string. He needs to be in like a robe. I could see him with a robe, a little harp. It was beautiful. I see Izuna and I want to cry. I'm like, most likely because he's crying too. You know that Izuna's favorite drink is actually gin? And then people always ask what kind. Then they don't usually get it. It says, I have my own alcohol brand. They just say the name wrong. They always
That's
say
what
my name wrong.
Rangiku's
They're
been
like,
drinking.
yeah, gin. They're like, gin. I'm like, who's gin? Did we get a new member? Or they just say it, yeah, just mostly gin. I'm like, is it a
Sake.
J? No, it's not a J. G. I know it looks similar to you people. Even me, sometimes I will write a J because I squint too much. When I get something in my eye, it's like a problem too.
He thinks
I'm like
it's a J.
squinting, like, okay.
It's really a Q.
It's a Q, now it's a squint. Yeah, I know, it's very hard to get something in my eye. Mostly it's my hair. Like when I move my hair back and forth, I'm like, okay, that wasn't a good idea. I'm not like Haru-chan.
Another different anime.
I know. Don't you love the references here?
Across the world.
Across the world. We're going across the universe. You know, actually, if we were to bring someone from any anime into the society, who would we want?
There's different planets.
I actually would like to actually get Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Natsu would destroy the Soul Society. It's a terrible idea.
It's a good
I
idea.
thought you'd want Gray. You'd be like your rival.
Gray would be better than him. You just strip down and be like,
Yeah.
I probably want someone like, no, I'd want someone like Itachi. I'm like, you were just like me. We both died for a noble cause, and everyone hates us for it.
yeah.
Everyone hates us, and then
We
they
died
realize
for a
what we
noble
did. They're like, oh, I did die for a noble cause. Thank you.
Wait, what was that?
I stopped.
Being selfish.
Yeah, thank you. It was all you wanting to kill
Okay,
him.
if I was selfish,
He planned that all out to try and make him look like a good guy.
Okay, yes.
all
I
he's
totally did that.
planning.
I planned since I was like 11 years old
See?
until then.
See? It's been hits.
Why did Goku got in the Soul Society?
Because
Goku?
you would spend 3 episodes wasting our time powering up.
And then you just get revived anyways.
And
Bang.
we kind of don't like
And then
Krillin
after-
around because he's there all the time.
What about Yamcha?
No, because then
We
you
just
go,
saw
look, I
Yamcha.
caught me coming out.
Yamcha was
I'm
fighting.
Like, oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Him and Kenpachi would just
He
go
was
through
fighting
this
Jet
contest.
Stream
It would
Saiyan.
be good.
And I'm like, how are you fighting him?
You would lose. Only because his little.
Anything in a convention.
Either that or maybe he body from Reborn. No, he's too stubborn. He'd be like, no. Like, I don't want it.
tournament.
Like, I don't
I'm
want
like,
it.
not you, Yamcha. Definitely not you.
What happens when Pokemon die? You ever imagine
Has
that? Like,
any
do they
Pokemon
go to
actually
Soul
died?
Society?
Killed his rat.
They have like a
Yeah.
in the game. They gotta send it. Really? I'm like, do they go to Soul? Do we ever like get Pokemon in Soul Society?
Yeah, that's what the tower is in
No,
Lavender
I wonder if
Town.
they think hollows are Pokemon. You Pokemon go! It's not working!
Well, they had zombies.
Yeah.
I thought they just live on.
You thought they just thought they lived forever. No, they eventually die. What happens is they get like so hurt that they actually just like die.
It's a Nurse Joy.
Which you can't help. There's an
How did this
upgrading
go
room.
to Pokemon?
I'm sure there's a morgue somewhere too. You know,
They have a
like
rat
when
cage
Pokemon
or
die,
a
they
rat
make like
cabin.
little stuffed
And then
animals of them
every
too.
battle
Like
after
you
that,
know how they
he
make
doesn't
little
have
bit of
that.
animals,
Yeah,
little
exactly.
statues.
And
Oh, God.
they're kids that you hit it so hard it dies.
Ha! I killed
Hey,
him.
That's
what
why
a
Gary
tax-
hates
what's it called?
Ash.
Taxidermist?
And while he was at the
Taking one of those.
tower in Lavender.
Any last questions? We have like 2
And I
minutes
took his
left.
grandfather's house.
Anything else?
I want to know what they
What? Why do you have blue hands?
Okay, so it's going
Because they're
out.
actually supposed to be my claws.
Yeah, I noticed that. They eat stuff in the show, but they
Is
don't
that what
eat
they're supposed to be?
I thought that was Heineko's job, and he got claws.
I got ice claws.
Yeah, Rankiku tries to have claws, but then she's so clumsy.
So why didn't you let Toshiro do that?
Fear of the weak.
Huh?
Why don't you let Toshiro do that?
Do what?
That, right there.
Do this? Oh no, he just takes it from me.
Yeah, he does. He likes to steal your look.
Yeah, I
He's like, you know
know.
what? I want to look just like this.
He wants to be like me, but he can't.
No, that's too bad.
Yeah, and Geen over here doesn't have one, so.
No, he's
No,
dead.
because Biden's very cooperative. See, they wouldn't listen to Muramasa. They're like, no, I'm a good master. Because unlike everyone else who doesn't work on their Zonpok toes and train with them, I do. I have, what do I have, like 3 releases on my Bankai too?
You do?
Yes, I have like 3 or 4 actually. I got a fast version, I got a really fast version, and then I got a poison version.
I got a fast version, then I got a really fast version.
What?
You're a slow one.
Huh? I don't have a slow one.
She's not
It's
even
impossible for
listening.
me to go slow.
You're a Pokemon, you know that?
What? Sir?
Who's a
You're a
Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Who's a Pokemon?
He has all the
Technically, he's a Pokemon. He's Articuno.
Yeah, he's a Rakuda.
Yeah.
Who's gonna actually make ice wings?
Or technically the ice, an ice version of Gyarados.
actually.
And then Heineken
No.
Mew.
No.
It should make a great Mew because
No,
she
I
already
can't
does
see it. I
that.
can't see an ice version. I can't see it as an ice
Well,
version.
he's an ice
Does she
dragon.
make those noises when she's like intimate with you? She goes,
Alright, people. We thank you for coming to the panel. If anybody wants to grab some candy before I actually back it up.
Kyurem is the off legendary from Black and White.
Go for it.
And like, I don't know if you consider the main legendary in Black
I'm
and
gonna put him in my
White
bag.
too. But
hey, you guys.
yeah, he's like an off
got 2
legendary,
bird
kind of like
candy.
He-Man.
Actually, it was.
Wait,
And then
you
like,
don't know anything
I'm
about
gonna see
those.
if I can get.
Yeah, there's
You're dead. Along with your Rattata.
I was in class, but I love you.
Well, I still
You
become.
know what? You have no reason to live anymore. I took all your opinions to take out.
You become a gym leader,
Okay.
and he just keeps traveling the world, going to see every Pokemon.
Yeah.
He goes to a mount until he's beat.
I would love to see him make a dinner. That hurts. Can't have Pikachu watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, no cursing. You don't even
You
mind.
know they'll still make him with Pikachu.
Yeah.
Don't talk my head. I know.